Alright, what you see here is a new fan I picked up off of Facebook Marketplace. This is a Regency Kids fan ceiling fan. This is the actual model name, Kids Fan, so it might sound a bit weird. Now, this is a fan I've been trying to find for many years. It is a pretty early childhood fan for me, one of the earliest fans I remember seeing in a catalog. Right after I got the Home Depot 2001 catalog, after getting the Hidden Bay carousel installed on my living room back at the old apartment in 2001. I remember my grandmother, the one that had the Bahama that I now have, the Bahama Hugger, got me a Regency catalog from 2001. And I noticed that they had a kids fan, this one, in the catalog, and I thought it was a pretty similar looking to the carousel, having rainbow blades and a rainbow spotlight, or a multicolored spotlight. But it was a little bit different, obviously, because the whole fan, except for the spotlight portions, is white, and it also has one white blade instead of an orange one, like the carousel would. I do have that catalog somewhere. Still, I know she did get me a second catalog from Regency, but I don't remember what I did with it. But that thing's probably long gone at this point. But yeah, I really been trying to find one of these for a while. They really don't seem to be that common. The kids fan, that's a lot of people would get more fans like this from like Home Depot or Lowe's and such, since they were more cheaper. But this is one of the ones I've been looking for a while. I definitely want to find some more Regency ceiling fans, as some of them are pretty childhood for me. But this was one that really stuck out to me as a kid because it reminded me a lot of the carousel right when I first got it. Something I find interesting is that it has these paper things on the blade arm, so it doesn't really scratch up the blades if you were to remove them. So it kind of preserves the finish. But yeah, I do know that obviously this is a Regency Marquise fan motor, blade arms and such. Just they gave it a smaller motor to use with the smaller blade span, as it has a 153 motor, whereas the Regency Marquise, from what I know, would use a 172 motor. And there is an older version of this fan, of the kids fan, that is shown in the 1999 Regency catalog of the older Regency Marquise. And then when they replace it with the newer version that you see here, they upgraded the look of this fan as well. Yeah, I did have the fan shipped to me, and it actually arrived in really good shape, except for a little blemish there. But yeah, the seller packed it very well, thankfully. It wasn't too far away, but it was like a few hours out, like the next day over, and I just feel like it would, if it was such a small fan and the fan was in really good shape, that it wouldn't have been that difficult of a fan to have shipped out more towards my direction. But yeah, here's the Regency tag on the top. And as you can see, it is from July of 2003. This is also my first Regency ceiling fan in my collection. But yeah, definitely one I really can't wait to get tested, as it's something I've been trying to find for a long time. And I have a feeling a lot of people have remembered seeing this fan on Google Images a while ago, or just like a stock image of them. But I actually have the actual fan that it from those stock images. But yeah, this is kind of like one of the very few showroom branded ceiling fans that was actually offered as a kid fan and such. But yeah, this is something I've been really looking to get for many years, and I finally found one. Wasn't too expensive and such. I just paid for the shipping They were just looking to get rid of the fan, if anything. It was in the state of Vermont, so it's a state over. I could have drove out for it, but I just feel like it wasn't worth driving out and such. It would have been almost a whole day worth of driving and such. But yeah, I do know that Cole Semenko, better known on YouTube as Vintage Fans More, that Regency fans are pretty childhood for him. They are quite childhood for me as well. The ones from the late 90s, early 2000s. And yeah, I really do feel that this fan just didn't sell too much because, again, Home Depot having the carousel and Lowe's having the Harbor Breeze Rainbow fan and Walmart having a Rainbow fan. That was just cheaper options that people would just rather get those instead. But I do know that these probably sold a decent amount, but not nearly as much as the latter three that I just mentioned. But yeah, I'm finally glad to finally have a Regency fan. I hope to get more sometime in the future. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.